Let's just wait the 10 seconds. This is a little series on the magicians of the tarot. This is Taurus's magician, and the card is the 5 of Pentacles. And what you'll notice here is that there's an awful lot of red around. This is a very, very powerful card. And people look at it as a bit of a lowly card because, oh, you know, you're down on your luck. But when you bounce back from being down on your luck, there is no, I mean, you're not going to forget that. And it's almost like you have surrendered your power. I mean, if this is you, you've surrendered your power to somebody else. You'll never make that mistake again. Well, this is anybody going through the 5 of Pentacles. You can tap into this energy because it almost tells you how to get out of it. So on this side, let's look at the dates of this card. This starts here on the 22nd of April and finishes here on the 30th of April. So if you're born on the 30th of April or the 1st of May, you come onto this side. So your magic is from going from, or you know, your lesson in life is going from this to having something to give away. So this is all, you're going from that person to that person, if you see what I mean, from that person to that person. Because now you've come up from that and you've now got a little bit to give back. Let's hope you do, because always remember where you've come from, because you don't want to slide back, do you? So if you are born here on the 30th of April, the 1st of May, this is what you're dealing with. If you're born on the 21st of April or the 20th of April, you're coming from Aries. So this is a big cusp here. You're going from fire to earth. So the biggest change you've got to deal with is here. Oh, I haven't got your other card out. I forgot. Sorry. Let's just have a quick look. The Knight of Pentacles. Oh, wonderful. Yes, so your court card is the Knight of Pentacles. And as we know, when you look at all the knights, some might get there a bit faster. The Knight of Swords, the Knight of Wands. Some may look a little prettier doing it. The Knight of Cups. So that's a gallop, a canter, and a trot. Well, you come in at a walk, but you're the one that wins the prize. It's the most powerful knight, really, in success terms. Maybe not in speed terms. But that knight covers these two here. And then what does it turn into? I don't know. Probably should have looked at that. Let's have a look next. What comes in next? 10th of May. What's happened there? 10th of May. King of Swords. Woo. So you grow up pretty quickly. Crossing this Rubicon here. Let's get these out of the way. So these are your court cards. So if you're born on this edge of the cusp, which I've given the dates for already, you go from the Knight of Pentacles. So it's 1, 2, 3 into the King of Swords. And that really is growing up, isn't it? That's stepping up. Now, if you're born on this side of it, let's look at the change of energy here. You're going from stability, security, because the Aries is the 2, the 3, the 4 of Wands. So what you've got to do, you're going from abundance, the abundance and stability of that, down to losing it all. So maybe your superpower is trying to shore up as much as you can. So you're probably much more based on security rather than growth, and that's your that's your strength in life. More of a precautionary thing, a sort of a security-based thing, rather than a grow rich, you know, a waxing. This is more of a waning energy. And yeah, you would want the waning to go slowly, wouldn't you? So actually that works in your favour there, coming into here. But again, the sequence is you come from the Empress for the Four of Wands, the Magician for the Five of Pentacles, and the High Priestess for the Six of Pentacles. So this is Venus, Mercury, the Moon. So I'm just going to get rid of those again. We'll keep the Magician out. What I think is really interesting here. I'm just going to bring these down here just for a bit of symmetry, Queen. What I think the real power to this card is not just that growth spurt of the Knight of Pentacles to the King of Swords, which is a huge thing. The major arcana for Aries is the Emperor, and that ends here. The card for the Hierophant starts there, so the Hierophant covers all three of those. Sorry, no, I got that wrong. Because you are the 2, 3, 4 is Aries. The 5, the 6, the 7 are all Taurus, but you're on that cusp, a bit like Sagittarius is on that cusp, the 7 of Cups, the 8 of Wands. You've got Death and Temperance. You've got, I mean, this is a huge power card, which is why you've got so much red. You're going from the Emperor to the Hierophant on this cusp here. So if you are born on the 20th of April, 21st of April, you've got look at the power in those cards. So you've got to call on your Emperor energy, your Hierophant energy, to navigate this dip. I mean, you know, this is obviously probably the lowest point, but what is the lowest point? Can you shore up your lowest point here, or do you have to drop to there, or what? So what is the depth of this card before you can pick it up and come back up here again? You know, this, if you look about stock markets, this is a pullback. So your strength is negotiating the pullback, or in trading terms, it's making money in a bear market. You know, not many people can do that. Everyone just wants to buy it for it to go up. So, but this is sort of almost like a contrarian card. And if you're made to, if this is all taken away from you, and you're made to feel like that, then you can either buckle under and sit here and live your life down here, or you can come at woomph like that, which is what this begins to be here. And you've got the Emperor and the Hierophant to do that with. Now the Emperor is the most powerful man on the mundane level. This is sort of one of the most powerful men. Let's say, I mean, I would argue that the Magician is, but there you go. The Hierophant has got a direct link upstairs. Whereas the Magician has got like the John Travolta thing. He's got both hands pointing upwards, so he's much more connected upstairs, but doesn't necessarily bring it down to earth. The Magician brings it down to earth. But so when you look at, you're on the cusp between the Emperor and the Hierophant, going that way, but bringing it down, you've got a Hierophant Magician, both in red cloaks there. I mean, that is hugely powerful. But the main point is, in this card, you've given your red cloak away to this person who might be abusing you or misleading you or actually walking you away from the Pentacles. So this is sort of a friend who's not being a friend, a good friend giving you bad advice maybe, or a frenemy. But look at the power. I mean, if you sort of manage to take yourself out of there, remembering this and looking forward to that, how do you deal with this? These are people who probably, the biggest point is how to deal with a downturn. But red cloak, you've got everything at your disposal, magician-wise, and you call on your intuition, the Hierophant. The Five of Pentacles is a hugely powerful card for turnaround. And the adrenaline of that, again, it's all about adrenaline because it's the magician, it's Mercury, it's my feet have wings, it's all that kind of stuff. But you know, a lot of people go, oh guys, oh, but no, it's how are you going to turn this around? How are you going to transmute this energy? Because you've come from that and you're going back up to that. So let's just shift these away a little bit. If you're looking at stock markets, it goes up, pulls back, goes up. This is just a pullback. But you are probably one of the best people, best placed card in the tarot to deal with the pullback. Maybe if you want to look at where your strengths are, maybe you could deal with crisis management or something like that, or you know, preventative security, or maybe you know those kind of professions where it's protecting people from hitting the rocks, as it were. So I hope that was informative, fun, interesting, at least, maybe. I don't know. Anyway, I hope you've enjoyed it. I'll be doing a much more in-depth one. I just wanted to get the magicians out tonight. Anyway, take good care.